So welcome, lovely yogis. Nice evening session of yin. So just joining me on your mat, lying, seated, however your body feels like it wants to start this evening. And just take a few deep breaths just to sort of start to unwind from your day. Nice deep inhale and maybe a long sigh on the exhale, and just feel your shoulders drop. Feel the tension leave your body a little bit. And how are you feeling? How has your day been? Busy, stimulating, or quite clear and relaxing? As you sit here for a moment, maybe think about the best part of your day so far. Or maybe it is actually just being on your mat now that is the nice part you look forward to, because we always know how good we feel after a practice. That feeling of self-care, a little bit of attention for you. It's so important, and I don't think enough people do carve out the time for themselves. Have a moment to root your energies down, maybe from your tailbone or from your feet, but let the energies sink into the earth. And what do you need from your practice this evening? Is it to calm the mind or to relax the body? Just tuning into your needs. And anything that's a little bit tender or achy, just being very mindful of your practice. Being gentle and altering the pose any way you need to. So when you're ready, if you're lying down, draw your knees in, have a little rock, and if you're already seated, that's fine. We're going to start with Zazen, some quiet seated meditation. And this evening, we're going to do something that I've started to practice a little bit more. Been quite interested in the silver mind control methods of relaxation and meditation, and just sort of exploring it myself. I'm going to share with you one of the practices that he describes to take us from a very beta brainwave, which is our busy day-to-day, very conscious, very aware brainwave state, down into alpha, which is the more meditative state of mind, where we are open to visualization and suggestion, and just being very calm in this mental state. So what he actually tells us to do is to just relax, and we're going to count down from 100 down to 1. Each count is maybe 2 seconds. I like to do it sort of on one breath. So inhale, exhale, and then the number. Inhale, exhale, and then we drop another number. So I don't know how long it will take. It might take longer than 5 minutes, but let's just stick with it. You might get bored, you might lose your number, but just try and just come back to the rhythm and be with the focused process. So I'll put the counter on and we'll rest our hands and just come to a comfortable position. And then we'll start with 100. And then just carry on down 99 and all the way to 1. Staying relaxed. Staying with your count. Feeling even more relaxed. Just gently coming back. That took about 8 minutes, and maybe you finished before me or after me. And counting back from that 100 is probably very similar time to thumbing through the mala beads, because there's 108 in a mala bead chain. So notice how you feel, whether you're feeling deeply content, really quite relaxed in that kind of alpha state brainwaves, which is lovely. So we're going to come into butterfly, our first pose. Popping your cushion away. So if you ever wanted to do, a 10-minute meditation where you didn't have to have a timer or anything like that, then yeah, a lovely countdown from 100 to 1 would be thereabouts. You could maybe lengthen your breaths and take a bit longer. So joining your feet together, supporting under your legs if you need to, and we'll just gently fold into this lovely hip stretch. If your hips are playing up, or just adjust yourself, maybe take the feet a little bit further away from you rather than having them too near, but certainly padding underneath so that you can relax the legs. And so just noticing what you're feeling. Relaxing your face, your shoulders, and noticing what you're feeling around your hips and your inner thighs. Keep relaxing wherever you find a little bit of tension in your body. Maybe in the neck. Notice your mind. How are you feeling? What are your thoughts? As you take these poses this evening, look out for any wisdom that drops into your mind or answers to something you've had a question to. Notice if certain people come to mind, events. So we'll take a nice deep breath here now. And gently lifting up. We'll come into neutral pose. And relaxing. What does your body reveal to you as you lie here? Relaxing your back. Very gradually. Till it feels safe enough to really let go. And again, what comes to mind? Witness your thoughts. These silence and still points can give us so much wisdom. So when you're ready, just draw the knees in. Have a lovely little rock. And we will come up again into another hip opener. We're going to come into dragonfly. So seated again. Taking the legs out wide. And again, I like to walk the pads of the buttocks out so the sit bones feel more connected to the mat. And coming forward, if you would like sort of a very small blanket rolled up just under the buttocks, then that can feel comfortable and encourage a nice tilt of the pelvis forward. But if you're happy here, just relaxing your feet and allowing your body to fold forward, feeling the different stretch now, a lot more on the inner legs. So targeting our liver, kidney, spleen meridians, and all enhancing the health of those organs. Deep belly breaths. Just noticing where your limits are with your body, how far you want to push yourself into this pose. Releasing any tension in your calf muscles or around your ankles. And having a think about how you feel about your body. If your first thought is negative, try and flip that round to something positive that you feel towards yourself. And if you find that hard, come up with 3 things you're grateful for. When we're in attitude, gratitude, we are in a positive vibration. So noticing if you can gently move slightly more into this pose, or whether you're happy where you are. And then we'll take a nice long breath. And very slowly, gently lifting up. Feeling that lovely release just as you lift your body through your inner legs. And again, find yourself on the mat, neutral spine. And again, take a few moments, allow your breath to relax through your body. Awareness of what you're feeling tight, perhaps through your back, spine. And tuning into where you're feeling a little bit of tingliness or coolness, where the chi's moving. Perhaps the backs of your knees, inner thighs, around the groin. And then very gently we'll hug the knees in. Take a moment here, nice rock to massage on your back. So I'm going to give you an option of the next pose, either bench or heart bench, whatever you're feeling like this evening. If you feel like you just want to be on the softer side, use your pillow. But if you'd like to come into heart bench, then you'll need 2 blocks. Tall one and then one to align along the spine. Please make your own choice. If you really feel like not doing heart bench and just relaxing over the pillow, please do, where you just lie back over. Listen to what your body needs. You might need that sort of stimulation in your back or to just relax a bit more. So take your time to find the spot where you're comfortable here. And in whichever position you've taken, just make sure your head and your neck are supported. But it opens up this upper chest, the thoracic part of the spine. And relax wherever else you can as you get used to this position. And you can follow the breath in the belly quite easily here. Movement up into your chest. And what comes to mind in this position? Be open to your feelings and emotions. Let anything come and go. Try not to prevent it or resist it. Following your breath. Noticing also the quality of your breath, whether it's a nice long inhale and slow exhale. Whether this position has a really calming effect on you. So very gently we'll lift our head and using your arms support your body to lift up. Moving either your blocks or your cushion away. And then coming down. And noticing the difference in your spine, especially from the first two poses where we've been coming forward and there's been a stretch in the back of the body. And again, just follow your breath. How does the breath feel maybe very slightly different when you're lying flat on the mat? And then very gently we'll draw the knees in. We're going to come into hammock next, so as you roll up you can grab hold of your straps. I like to start lying down with this one and then bringing the strap around the ball of the foot. Excuse me. And then with the leg raised, you can just easily pop it behind the back of your head. So not the neck, back of the head, sort of where the occipital ridge is, and the strap will just sort of cover the tops of your ears. So your left leg can be either long against the mat and lengthened, or if you want to bend into the knee, it's entirely up to you, whatever feels most comfortable. And with a nice bend in your right knee perhaps, you can explore the stretch of straightening. And as you push into the foot, you can stretch through the back of the neck. And as you let the head become heavy, you can feel a lot more of a stretch through the back of your right leg. So explore both of these gentle movements and the difference in sensation. Try and let the shoulders relax and let the head become quite heavy and the neck really release any tension. Notice if you are getting any twinges in the backs of your legs with sciatica, and be a little bit more gentle with the bend in the knee. How does this pose feel? It's also lovely to elevate the legs. Notice your breath, whether it's deep or it's become a little bit shallow. Every now and then just explore pushing into the foot and the stretch you get through the neck. And allowing the head to become heavy and stretch through the leg. And if you want to unhook the strap from your head, and we'll just take a few moments before we come out of this pose, just holding the strap and just gently allowing the leg to move outwards maybe and then across the body, and just explore a few different sensations. You can perhaps straighten the leg as you lower it. Certain movements might feel nice, others might feel a bit challenging. And just be aware of your breath. And then we'll just gently lower the right leg down. Have a moment just to feel the after effect of that pose. So what you're feeling probably in the back of your right leg. Certainly the hamstring. And how different the right leg feels to the left at the moment. So we'll come into the other side. If you want to hug the knees, then you can, but if you've already just swapped the strap over to your other foot, by all means just raise your leg and come back into that same position, the strap round the back of the head, not the neck. You might immediately feel a very different sensation if there is a different flexibility in one leg from the other. And again, try pushing into the foot and then releasing and letting the head be heavy. And notice what feels nice. Enjoying the stretch that you feel. You want to feel it as long as there's no discomfort. Just exploring how far you can go. Try and relax your belly if you feel like your abdomen is tight and your breath is tight. Are you challenging your body or just resting in this pose? See if there's a little bit of movement as you let your head take the weight and feel a bit more of a stretch in the back of your leg. So we'll just gently unhook if you want to, or you can remain where you are, entirely up to you. If you want to unhook and just have a little movement with the leg, then you can do just before we come out of this position. feeling how your hip wants to move, the tightness of your hamstring, calf muscle. And then gently we can just lower the leg down. Unhook your foot and just enjoy having a moment here to feel whatever you feel. Nice big inhale and sigh. So just watching your sensations fade away gradually. And then if you want to, bring the knees in. Have a little hug. We're going to come into banana as our last pose. So we're already lying on the floor. Just enjoy this little rock and then bring your legs back down again. So when you're ready, bring your feet over to the lower right corner. Right foot over the left. And then just shuffling your shoulders to the top right corner. Just adjust your buttocks. Just allow yourself to get comfortable. And then we'll rest here in banana. If you want to bring your arms overhead, please do, or into cactus arms. But this evening I'm quite content to just leave them by my side. So whatever you choose. And this is a really lovely one for your gallbladder meridian that zigzags on the exterior of our body, on the sides of our body. And maybe you're lying here with your eyes closed. Notice any colours or images. Following your breath to your belly, notice if the breath is shallow or deep. And noticing if you're tight still in the back of your body and muscles through your back. Relaxing your waist. let's just take one more breath here. And then just gently bring your shoulders back into center. And then your feet. Neutral spine, just feeling whatever you feel. Follow the sensations. Being open to any feedback your body gives you, any wisdom or insight as you have these quiet moments. And then gently we'll come over to the left. So feet to the lower left and left foot over right ankle, shuffling your shoulders. Top left. Again, explore where you want to put your arms. And if you're happy with them just by your side, then that's absolutely fine. Deep breath and relax. Try and relax around the waist and hips. Even through your calves, down to your ankles, there might be a bit of tension. And then softening shoulders and your neck. And follow your breath as it almost fans out into the right side of your body. Notice what part of your body is used more as you breathe. Keep looking for any tension that you can just gently release. And then very gently, we'll take one more breath and come back into neutral spine. Have a few moments here just to reflect. Feel the after effects of the pose. Gently just compare left and right, wherever you're feeling. And then when you're ready, you can bring your knees into your chest, have a nice little rock, and then choose where you want to relax to. So either seated or lying down again. But just get yourself cozy, pull over a blanket, have a little snuggle up. So finding yourself in a nice comfy position. So just allow yourself to soften, relax. And I found a nice little meditation to read to you, an evening one. So this one's called Space, which I thought would be nice for an evening practice while it's dark outside. So lie or sit still. Imagine you are looking up into a dark blue sky. The night is cool and still. Be conscious of the mat you are lying on, the amount of space you are taking up on this planet. Focus your attention on the universe, the vastness of space, the universal energy, the movement of the earth and all of the planets without any interference from man. Just how the universe just is. Be aware of this huge energy and imagine it as a vortex of light. This light you can draw down as life force and energy to heal yourself. Look up into this dark blue sky and draw down towards you showers of silver stars. Feel that sparkling energy rush through your body, creating a tingling sensation, a lightness. Visualize shooting stars racing across the sky and draw down a shaft of energy. Visualize a full moon and feel the magnetic energy, the strength and draw this down towards you. Visualize a bright golden sun. See the bright yellow and feel a warmth of energy beaming down towards your solar plexus. And just be aware of receiving vital prana. Visualize a rainbow. See all the colours of the rainbow and see yourself walking through one of those colours that most appeals to you at this moment in time. And now see a double rainbow, a most magical experience, and feel uplifted. See an orange disc forming on the horizon, a ball of colour. See this large disc increasing in size until it becomes the most glorious sunset. See the same orange disc on the horizon as it heralds a new dawn, a new start, a new beginning, a new day. Feel the glow of the colour orange spreading into your body, filling you with lightness, a freedom, the strength to start a new day. Allow this healing visualization to wash away any worries, any blockages, anything that you no longer need to hold on to. to clear and cleanse the mind, to allow us to be clear about our intentions, to allow us to go forward without fear. Feel now the heart center opening out, allowing you to receive healing, hope, courage and strength. So just sit with those feelings and images for a little longer. So very gently now, just bring yourself back from wherever your mind went with that visualization, whatever images came in, whatever feelings came about from the suggestions. And with a nice deep breath, you can start to just wiggle fingers and your toes. Maybe rock your head side to side. Roll the shoulders if you're seated, and if you're lying down, you can hug your knees in. Nice sigh. And then gently, in your own time, just roll yourself up to seated. And then we can bring hands to heart. Om Shanti. Namaste.